Shalom, Israel. This is the ISUBK, start out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohana. The ISUBK is not affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite groups or religious organizations. The ISUBK has been teaching Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans their history, culture, and how to serve God the right way according to the Bible. You know what I'm saying? We don't get up in here, make up our own belief systems. You know what I'm saying? We don't try to sway you. You know what I'm saying? That, you know what I'm saying, that this is the truth. We live the truth through our actions. You know what I'm saying? You can just come into a class or come to a feast day or something like that and see for yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Let the proof be the pudding. You know what I'm saying? We don't got to lie to you. We don't got to trick you, connive you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, try to set traps, try to beguile you. You know what I'm saying? That's what our oppressor does. You know what I'm saying? Our oppressor likes to put people in what's the word I'm looking for? Certain situations, what's the phrase? A compromising position. You know what I'm saying? So, in a position so you'll compromise your well-being, your safety, you know what I'm saying, for his manipulation tactics. You know what I'm saying? One thing about the ISUBK under Commander General Hunter, we stick to the book and we believe in brotherhood and sisterhood, and that's why we have these classes so we can teach our people and warn our people about the dangers that's out there. You know what I'm saying? So tonight's class is going to be. It's important to know that you're in constant danger. You know what I'm saying? We're in constant danger. We are in the land of our enemies. You know what I'm saying? We're with this terrible beast. You know what I'm saying? That loves blood. He has a bloodlust. You know what I'm saying? Everything sounding good on the classes? Okay. Yeah, but he has a constant blood lust. You know what I'm saying? And one thing we're just gonna go over some certain instances where we was fell victim, you know what I'm saying, of these heathens. You know what I'm saying? Because like right now, we think that our neighbor is the person that lives right next door to us, and that's not the case. Biblically speaking, your neighbor is a person of your blood. You know what I'm saying? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans of Negro descent. You know what I'm saying? The Mexicans, the Hondurans, Jamaicans. You know what I'm saying? The Puerto Ricans, the Cubans. You know what I'm saying? Haitians. These are all our neighbors. You know what I'm saying? One thing that the oppressor does, he tries to use colorism. You know what I'm saying? Colorism, height, weight, male, female. He does all these things to try to cause confusion and division amongst our people. And one of the craziest mental illnesses is religion. People don't see it as a mental illness. You know what I'm saying? You got Catholics, you got Christians, you got Muslims. You know what I'm saying? And they have all the same characters, but they different. And you'll fight tooth and nail over this belief system, but won't love your brother. But you know who you will love? You got an idea, young man?
So I think about good. You talk right now.
You'll love the devil. You'll love your oppressors. You will fight tooth and nail to be accepted by your oppressors. And I'm here to tell you that the oppressors aren't your friends. You know what I'm saying? We got so many people that's left in the last month that's left out with their Caucasian counterparts and end up unalive. They'll end up being hung from a tree. Then you got these medical examiners down in Mississippi. I forget her name right now. She's done ruled 4 deaths, mishaps, accidents, accidents. And they still got stuff coming up about Nolan Wells. Them tapes, them video, them yeah, the audio that they got, Man, people are dissecting them left and right and hearing all kind of sorts of mischief that's going on in the background. If Nolan Wells knew who his enemies were, he'd still be here. If what's your boy down in Texas? They got the self-defense, but they charged him with murder. I'm forgetting his name. But anyway, he defended himself by getting jumped by from 4 to 6 people. They tried to say that he brought a weapon onto it on the school grounds. It wasn't a weapon. It was a safety survival tools, a multi tool. But didn't he have the right to defend himself? You can't have rights if you're a slave, because we defended ourselves in slavery. What they do to us? They hung us up. They they raped and pillaged us. You know what I'm talking about? But we're gonna go to Exodus chapter. No, no, not Exodus. Yeah, Exodus chapter 17. No, let me get it right. Let me get it right. Yeah, Exodus chapter 17, verse 8.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I got this Spanish English Bible. So it's Spanish on one side, and it's English on the other side. Another tool, try to learn. If I start reading the wrong language, just let me know.
This is the book of
17 and 8.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 17, verse 8. Then came Amalek,
And then came who?
Amalek, and fought with Israel,
He did what?
and fought with Israel.
So this is when we was coming out of Egypt. You know what I'm saying? And we was passing through, and we asked if we got permission to come through this land. You know what I'm saying? But Amalek laid wait for us. Keep reading.
Uh-huh. Verse 9. And Moses said unto Joshua, choose us out men and go out, fight with Amalek. Tomorrow I will stand up on the top of the hill with the rod of God in my hand. Verse 10.
Hold on a second. I think I want to keep going.
Verse 10. So Joshua did as Moses said to him, and fought with Amalek. And Moses, Aaron, and Hur went up to the top of the hill. Verse 11. And it came to pass, when Moses held up his hand, that Israel prevailed. And when he let down his hand, Amalek prevailed.
All right, so we had the strength of the Lord right there. You know what I'm saying? And this fight happened because they attacked our old, our women, and our children when we was coming up out of here, out of Egypt. You know what I'm saying? And this is something that they've never forgotten. They've never forgotten this. You can see how they've treated us. You know what I'm saying? The so-called Jewish man, Amalek's just a top-tier white man. You know what I'm saying? He's the creme de la creme of wickedness. You can look at everything that he has his hands in. You know what I'm saying? He's in the porn industry, movies. He builds guns, weapons. You know what I'm saying? They Shalom on Christ. They uh they make the gangster movies, gangster music. They peddle drugs They're in control of all the wickedness. But if they think that they don't partake in it, that they don't do anything, they're not doing nothing wrong. I didn't make you. I didn't make you take it. I just made it available. And isn't ain't manslaughter if you didn't mean to kill somebody, but they died of a result of your actions? Ain't that still punishable?
Uh,
So they talking about we're playing the blame game and playing victim and all this, but you're setting up our people to fail while your people succeed off of the death of my people. Where's all this baby harvesting, these organ harvesting? Ain't that Amalek? Ain't that the Jewish man that's in all that? Didn't they just find 47 kids in a tunnel up in New York?
as Jews.
Yeah, in a synagogue, in in a tunnel connected to a synagogue. So if just off basis of that, shouldn't we know not to mess with these people? Shouldn't we know? But it's like we have a Stockholm syndrome. We love the people that oppress us. You know what I'm saying? One thing that we fail at, we don't remember or we don't want to remember. We got so much hope, so much compassion that we love the shooter. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what's that song? It said, you're only famous until you get shot, but nobody talks about the shooter. But we love the shooter. We love being gangsters. We love uh, to try to be something that we're not. Our oppressor, that's the number one gangster. That's the number one drug dealer. That's the number one murderer. He was the first. He was the first murderer that was on record in our records. Go to Deuteronomy chapter 25 and 17. Yeah, Mellow Anthony. That's his name.
25:17.
Yes, read 17 and 18. Sloppy.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 25, verse 17. Remember what Amalek did unto thee by the way.
Remember what Amalek did. So this is another reason why they don't want you to read the Old Testament. Nat Turner read the Old Testament. He knew who his enemies were. You know what I'm saying? That whole rebellion, they went through what? They went through town after town, killing people that own slaves. Harriet Tubman knew who her enemies were. Fred Hampton knew who his enemies were. Medgar Evers knew who his enemies were. Somewhere they turned the message around. You know what I'm saying? They gave us the Kool-Aid and we drink it. We love it. We love Kool-Aid. You can't tell me nobody out there don't love Kool-Aid. The thick stuff. You know what I'm saying? Diabetes in a cup. You know what I'm talking about? And they poisoned the water that they made the Kool-Aid with. They fed you this false sense of care, of love. Now that you can get a good job and get a car and drive around, but everybody can't do that. It's because we got NBA players and football players giving false hope to our children that they can actually attain this piece of the American dream. But you sleeping with demons all around you. I know you heard that phrase, oh, he'll accident waiting to happen.
Um,
We are all look, we are accidents waiting to happen. Then we lose our lives because we follow after these heathens. Keep reading.
Khan, verse 18. How he met thee by the way, and smote the hindmost of thee.
He smote the hindmost of us. He snuck up on us. These people are cowards. They ain't even strong. They ain't even man enough to meet our strong at a fair advantage. So now they got to set up. They got to set up tricks. Hold on, spot. Is that your text? Yeah, but they gotta be sneaky with us. They'll invite you over to the party. Y'all think y'all cool. Y'all kicking it. Y'all getting drunk. Next thing you know, you face down in the pool, or sitting somewhere with your head bashed in. Speaking of Kool Aid, niggas. So like, yeah. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we're brothers. Hmm.
And drinking too. Wow.
Hey, but hey, yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah. Pure cane sugar, straight from Mexico. You know what I'm saying? The same is wash, rinse, and repeat. You go and do outperform people at your job. Next thing you know, you starting to get complaints. They start to sabotage you. I see it. I've heard stories from her. Them devils at her job, they ruthless. They conniving. It's a passive. Why is it always passive aggressive actions? It's like you don't say it with your chest. You just slide a note. Let me give it to you real quick. Keep reading.
Khan, when thou was faint and weary, and he feared not God. Verse 19. Therefore, it shall be when the Lord thy God hath given thee rest from all thine enemies round about.
He has to give us what?
Rest from thine enemies round about.
Are we gonna be give this rest to us? The Most High has to open our eyes up. You know what I'm saying? We have to read these scriptures and remember who are we dealing with, because I can't go back far enough. It's good that we got telephones now, with camera phones now, where we can actually see. Back then, you just hear screams in the night. Back in the 50s, 60s, 40s, you would just hear screams in the night, smell smoke in the air. You could smell the death and the blood just running rampant through the air. Go ahead.
Good. You know how Juneteenth is like celebration of well-being, the message throughout the South.
Yeah, it took a year.
We can't have because we got some phone.
Yeah,
You know what
right. All they'll do is try to cut the service.
I mean?
You know what I'm saying? They're already trying to limit what you can post online and social media.
Snail mail moves faster. Huh?
What's that?
Snail mail moves faster.
Yeah,
Uh,
but yeah, but we got brothers all over. We picking up the phone. We gonna be that horn. We gonna be that messenger, that angel, angel of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna break down these scriptures and show you where we messed up, where and how we can fix it. And we can't depend on ourselves for it. We got to trust in the Lord. We got to have that power, that terrible power, brotherhood, sisterhood. We got to lean on it. But if we don't lean on brotherhood and sisterhood, they'll lean on us because they see that we're destroyed. We'll read it again. Read it from the top.
oh, verse 19. Therefore it shall be when the Lord thy God hath given thee
When the Lord thy God has given thee rest. Keep reading.
thine enemies.
Oh, now all your friends, all your partners. Oh man, that's my college roommates. Man, we're football players. We're on the same team. But don't you know that they put this sport out here so you can feel camaraderie with the enemy?
From thine enemies.
Keep reading. No, no, I'm a roll tide. We go. We you know what I'm saying? I'm going for Alabama. Keep reading. From all thy enemies around about. So you have to keep your head on the swivel. Can't trust your enemies. You know what I'm saying? Because they will kill you. Or they'll set it up so it'll be an accident. Cut your brake lines. Oh, they so divisive now. They putting guns on what's the on drones. They showed what was that 5 years ago? They showed these little explosive drones, and they work as a swarm, and it goes off facial recognition. So all they got to do is put a face, and it'll search out that face using CT cameras. See,
That's cool. Right. Council.
perhaps let's deal wisely with them. They done put disease and everything else, all the plagues, but we still here. And it'll come back. It'll come back.
Let the Hebrew speak.
Hmm.
Because I got my right. And he mentioned like the crack addiction, right? The act of making it, and I've only ever seen Snowball.
Right, right,
But shit.
right.
But he's the act of making crack
It's witchcraft.
from cocaine is not something that you can figure out in the kitchen. You gotta that's it.
It was created in what college is that? LA.
Mm. You see how they
Yes. In the labs of UCLA.
see what he said is that this is a lab operation that
Deliberate.
was science and delivered.
Yeah, because the paste in cocaine at the bottom of the barrel would form and it would harden. So they're trying to make that cheaper and in bulk. And they knew what to do. They knew exactly what to do.
Good.
Go ahead.
He mentioned that that was delivered to the hood. Just as how guns were brought
Yeah,
to the hood.
dropped off in crates.
Like overly crafty counsel taken against us.
Yeah, yeah. They had to be able to learn how to destroy us. They knew if they got us away from our God, quit serving our God, and start looking up to them, what was they doing? They was tooting off in the club, discoing,
Having a good
good old time. Uh, Studio st- 51, yeah, Studio 51. They had movies, Prohibition, and you know who was behind all that? The Jewish man, Amalek. You know who owned the plantations? Amalek. You know who created the slave catchers? Amalek. The records are coming out now.
Epstein Island. I mean,
Amalek.
what did he want? Emily.
Amalek. Charles, was it Clive Davis?
Oh, hey.
We looking at these people like they're friends. Like it's a. Oh man, if I rub elbows with them, I'll come up. But now you rubbing more than elbows. You know what I'm saying? You rubbing way more. You rubbing way more than elbows. Bruh.
Select.
Hey, hey, go to Ecclesiastes 12 and 12 and 10.
Okay.
Was that it on that one? What? Yeah,
What's
keep
that? 17.
yeah, 17, 18, but 19 fell right in with it. So go ahead and finish out 19 before I get ahead of myself. So like it. Yeah, it is insane. Man, you gotta watch out for these devils out here, man. They are crafty counsel. They will make you hate yourself and ask you what's wrong. Hey, oh, buddy, come here, buddy. Let's go have a beer. Th- Yeah. I don't know why I chose that white voice, but yeah.
Oh, maybe it's time about that. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 25, verse 19. Therefore, it shall be when the Lord thy God hath given thee rest from all thine enemies round about, in the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee for an
And the
inheritance.
Lord thy God is going to give us our land. We're going to inherit it. We might not see it in this lifetime, but Lord willing that when we come back, when we regenerate this earth, you know what I'm saying? We'll be placed in our land. You know what I'm saying? The table has to turn. The leg's getting wobbly now. It's getting wobbly now. It's going to turn. Keep reading.
That thou shalt blot out the remembrance of Amalek,
No, we're going to save it.
that thou shalt blot out the remembrance of
We're
Amalek.
going to blot out the remembrance of Amalek. You know what I'm saying? All the dukes of Edom. After they build our kingdom, hey, man, good job. This is kick them off in that hole. So they'll won't possess the land no more again. Was it Isaiah 66? Yeah, prepare slaughter. You can go ahead and write that down right beside 19. No, that's Isaiah 14, 21, 22, 21 to 23. Slacky.
Isaiah.
No, 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 no. I was just saying you can write that down as a precept with 19.
What's this?
It's Isaiah chapter 4, 14, 21 through 23.
What?
So we're wiping out the remembrance. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing.
Go to Ecclesiasticus.
Yeah,
Ecclesiasticus, you said 12.
12. Um, mm, mm. Yeah, go to 12 and 11.
Book of Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy.
Do what?
Never trust thine enemy.
Maybe on Sunday.
Never trust thine enemy.
And we on the bowling team together.
Never trust thine enemy.
I don't even hang out with people, white oppressors like that.
Never trust thine enemy.
No, no. At the baseball game, we all going for the same team.
Never.
You know, one thing I see at baseball games and sports events, niggas getting jumped by white people. Y'all wearing the same jersey, cheering for the same people. Then you got this loudmouth Karen and Billy Bob Thornton looking, trying to talk mess. You know what I'm saying? Wanting to fight because for whatever reason they don't even have to have a reason other than we God's chosen people, and they know they're not. It's embedded in their spirit. They can't. What's that one? There's a video out, and the lady said, "We can't stand to see black people happy. They can't stand to see us living, knowing what we're going through, and we're still surviving. They can't stand it. They can't stand the way we sing. You know what I'm saying? We cook better than them, dance better than them. They over there dancing to the words. We over there dancing to the beat. We got soul. We made a genre of music, soul music.
You got that much soul.
That's how much soul we got. That's how much we got. We rhythm and blues.
Yes.
Neo soul. Go ahead.
Elvis Presley taught me what he was. That.
He's a plagiarist. Ain't nothing but a hound dog was an old black woman's song. All his hits was written by black men. I think the only I was gonna the only white singer that came out of Memphis that probably carried his own weight is Justin Timberlake, and that's a stretch. They carried his own weight. I ain't say he was good.
It's fucking good. I mean, any you could argue that any white, even like singer, entertainer that has any kind of flavor, if you want to call it that, stole it from us.
Yeah, I know that, but that's not the point. You know what I'm saying? We ain't we ain't, we ain't seen.
Like,
Yeah, we all know that where they hitchhike off of. Because I remember In Sync wasn't that black. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, In Sync wasn't singing songs like Justin Timberlake was tried to sing. But I give him more credit than Elvis. Way more credit. I know Justin probably. I don't know. He might be a pedophile or PDF file. Like it. YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Yeah, Ecclesiasticus. Go ahead.
for life is iron rusted.
Why is it what? And you know iron's gonna rust. This is the internal, the whatever makes them beat, whatever motivates them. It's rusting. You can't keep them out in the sun. You can't get them wet. They're like gremlins. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you don't feed them after midnight. You know what I'm saying? Hey, as iron rusters. Hey, what's up? What? Never mind. That's a whole nother class for another breakdown. Hey, you know what I'm saying? As iron rusters, you can count on it. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is leave them alone. And what'll iron do? It'll the elements, sun, water, air, right. Keep reading.
Come. So is his wickedness.
And so is his wickedness. All our people are dying because they are wicked. They are wicked people. They wish you dead. They'll see you and I always got that like they just farted or something. You know what I'm saying? Just because we are who we are, they know who they are. They know why. All the big heads. What's that? What's the every president that's came through read the in the Smithsonian. They put it back up every 4 years. When it gets sworn in, they bring it back out because they have to understand who they're dealing with. They know that we're their enemy. They know that we're their downfall. They know it. If we come together, it's a wrap for them. Their economy crashes. It's like when we had Black Wall Street, Williamson, North Carolina, Seneca Village, Philadelphia, how we started all these cities, Nashville, Black Bottom. What's the one? Uh, what's that street that goes into the lake? It comes by the mall. Not, I know it's First Priest Lake, but there's a street that goes. If you follow the street all the way out, and Mount View Road, Mount View, there was a community that black folks wasn't selling their property. They wanted to build a lake. They didn't want to sell their property. There's homes, churches, schools, graves, everything under that lake.
That's like a whole bunch of cities that are fully.
Submerged. Lake Lanier.
I think is Rosewood.
Now Rosewood was burned. That was burned down. No, Lake Lanier in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? There's another lake in Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Where they destroyed us because we are better. Go ahead.
LA Dodgers.
Oh yeah, the LA Dodgers when they
Hispanic,
Hispanic community. Yeah,
a whole community.
and they made them leave.
Yeah,
They didn't pay nobody nothing. Get out.
yeah. And then they made
Yeah, they made the stadium, then the highway.
it's crazy because a lot of Hispanics are big Dodger fans.
Yeah,
They don't, they do not know the history.
yeah, the history behind it. But now it's starting to be more prevalent to see more history, historical facts. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we're so destroyed mentally and spiritually that we don't even care. A lot of us don't care. And if you do care, you don't want to act like you care, but then you're gonna be frowned upon. You know what I'm saying? Oh, nerd. Oh, I ain't no slave. That mentality, not understanding and not not caring about your forefathers, what they went through. Go ahead.
They're doing the same thing in Florida. In Little Haiti,
Hmm.
Okalaka, they just drop highways,
Yeah.
overdrive.
Yeah. A1A.
And that's literally
A1A shot was shot straight through Little Haiti. That's off of University, right?
Yep.
Yeah, man, bro. Hey, I got a story about University. Man, me and my brother was down there working. You know what I'm saying? We was down there for about 4 months. I'm looking for a haircut. You know what I'm saying? This somewhere we got to go to the hood, Reach. You know what I'm saying? I got to get a haircut. It's Friday. We about to hit South Beach. You know what I'm saying? We going down University. You know how University over by the interstate on the far side, where State Street and all that, it's nice. Restaurants. You got colleges. You know what I'm saying? Then it gets a little bit darker. It's like it's not bright no more. You know what I'm saying? Lights are dim. You know what I'm saying? The you got brick buildings with wood over it. Then, bro, then you start seeing stray dogs and stuff like that. And I look down the street and there's a dude walking down the street with an AK-47. I was like, "Hey, Reese, don't worry about the haircut." Hey, hey, Reese, don't. Hey, dude had an AK. Reese, let's get out of here, bro. We hopped straight on A1A. Went.
found ain't
Hey, bro. Hey, I was like, yeah, yeah, open locker. Oh, and I didn't know it was open locker. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Nashville. You know what I'm saying? I'm down there working. We come back every other weekend. We come back home. So you know what I'm saying? I don't get to drive through and like get to know everything. I knew Kendall. You know what I'm saying? You had Hollywood, but no, it's no sign saying lock your doors. You know what I'm saying? Danger. Yeah, come to Little Haiti. Yeah. But the little one. Yeah, man. But yeah, that was my wild story of overlocking. I was like, hey, I just keep on driving by. All right. Keep reading.
verse 11. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him.
But that's what they do. They try to make themselves feeble. You know what I'm saying? They try to like make themselves small, like they're weak, which they are. You know what I'm saying? But then they'll lash out at you, just like a broken dog. You know what I'm saying? That dog be scared to let you pet it, but then it'll show a little teeth. But then, you know what I'm saying? Once you're trying to give him food and you give him the food, the dog, what the dog's gonna do? Attack you. You read that again?
Come. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And those shall be unto him, as though he had wiped a looking glass.
Like if you clear the looking glass, that's how you should look at it. You should see through them, see their intention, what they're capable of. You know what I'm saying? Don't fall victim to the weakness. We all know. Well, I knew anyway. In school, I could beat up pretty much any oppressor out there. But it's the ones that act like they weak, school shooters, the ones that look like nerds. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, Timmy, he got straight A's. He knew how to tear down an AR-15 in 10 seconds. His daddy was in the military. He got hand grenades and pipe bombs. Because Timmy's daddy is living vicariously through Timmy. I'm gonna take him out, teach him how to shoot and hunt and all this and that, and then wonder why the cats and dogs in the neighborhood got their heads missing. Keep reading.
And thou shalt know that his grace hath not been altogether wiped away.
And you shall know. Even it just takes a small speck of rust. Because you come back in a week, that little speck's done grown. Come back in a month, it's over all the right side of it. Come back a month and 2 days, it's done covered up the whole still. Because they create evil. They create it. Can't be still. Like a kid with ADD. Gotta, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, yeah. I gotta do something. Something's gotta be done. I'm gonna stop them. Just watch and see. What did that one man see when that family was having a family reunion? All these niggas in the neighborhood playing their music loud. He went and got a vest on, got his AR-15, walked down the street, and opened fire on that house. And the man and the two brothers that got shot back, they got charged.
That's
They got charged
great.
for shooting back to defending themselves.
Man,
What is it that slaves can't do?
fight back.
We can't fight back. That's what they getting at. That's what they getting at. That's what they put. It's going to be an open target on blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Especially now with ICE.
Yeah,
And the birthright citizenship.
ship. But you know who that also screws over? Every Dutchman, every French, Irishman, German, Scottish. All y'all kids ain't American either. We can go back to the founding fathers. They ain't none of their kids.
So, they might try to send me back to Trinidad. I still can't
Yeah. Mm. East Indians think. Something like. um, in New Orleans, elaborate on that. What do you mean? I ain't see it when you texted. Who is that? Boss Black. I know they did some ethnic cleaning in Louisville. You know what I'm saying? When Katrina came through, they said that was horrible. They had I seen a video where the fireman was armed because people want to get saved and they're coming to you because you help people for a living. And they was opening fire on the residents of New Orleans during Katrina. They said there was so many people that got killed by law enforcement and just random. They had posses going out shooting people. No charges. Swept under the rug. They made a documentary about it. They,
That's the year that I started work, right?
mhm.
Year that, and there were bugs here and two parts in Texas.
Yeah, they Houston, Murfreesboro, bruh. Yeah, it was displacement. And when they got here, they was wild too. They thought we was country boys. Didn't work out the same way they thought. And it's bad because when you put people in displacement, when you displace people like that, they're starving still. You're traveling on a bus starving. When you get here, you don't know what you're gonna eat. You gonna give me $500? They gave us five. They five. Yeah, yeah. Then they had the FEMA homes. They had them all out in the country in these trailers. All that so you can just get the French Quarter or what's that Ninth Ward, so you can displace them, tear those houses down, and build something that you rather had. You blow the levees so you can save the rich part of the neighborhood, all the money. We can let these thousands die. Collateral damage. That's why we need our own place, our own Just give us our own. Give us what we need. Not even what we need. We need land. Give us the land. We'll do the rest. We're engineers. We're lawyers, doctors, carpenters, framers, electricians, plumbers. Yeah, we got the mind. We got the drive. Give us 50 years, we'll make America great. Yeah, for us, yeah. Y'all gonna be looking at in that little bubble. You know what I'm saying? We gonna put a bubble up. And then y'all be sitting out there. Yeah. Is that seasoning? What's he shaking out that bubble right there? Yeah. Go ahead.
They ain't gonna be living outside of
You can't get in. Right. And that's what they do. They hate from the outside of the club, man. They hate from outside of the club. Hold on. Yeah.
Verse 13. 13? Verse 12.
Hold on. What's 12?
Yeah, verse 12. Verse 12. Set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place.
And he'll stand up in our place. And that's exactly what they did. We were staying next to him, minding our business. We had our own banks, we had our own buses, car. And one thing about it, black people couldn't put money in their banks back in the day. That's why when the recession hit, it only hit white folks, only hit the oppressors. We had cities. We kept Cadillac alive because we was the only ones who had cash. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
The fact that the Edomites are trying to be what? Reubenites and Gadites.
Yeah, $5 Indians.
And now there's that whole them claiming that and then claiming rights to the land. Really, Gadites, Reubenites, thus.
What's that movie? When in Oklahoma, it's based off this true story. You watched it with me. Well, I watched it with you. It had
Caprio.
yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio and Robert De Niro. White men would marry these Indians that had the land,
And
everything, but look, their husbands they were widows. Their husbands would get killed. They would inherit the land. They'd get killed by the white men. He was like, "Hey, 2 years, hey, butter up with her, marry her." Then she ends up getting sick and dies.
Indigenous land.
Indigenous land.
Johnson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They made
But hey, language, please. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's so evil. It's so conniving. I can't wait.
and not only land, but they would also
The children.
yeah, they would what's it called? Um can't remember the medical term. They were
Sterilizing. Yeah, they sterilize the women. Yeah, they sterilize the women.
Mexicans.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
All across the board. Right. C- Can't have kids.
mm-hmm.
You ain't there ain't no tribes named after. They ain't no tribe of Mary. Marat. Keep reading. It's over three and stand up in that place.
neither let him sit at thy right
Oh, don't, hey, hey, you know what I'm saying? Don't even let them sit at your right hand. That's respect. You're right, but I'm left-handed. I'm not. Nah. But anyway, keep reading.
Uh, Lest he seek to take thy seat.
Now, unless he seek to take thy seat, you know what I'm saying? You know he is. That's the dynamic struggle right there. They're envious. Esau or Cain was jealous of Abel. Esau is jealous of Jacob. And what do you want to do? Take their place. Keep reading.
Uh-huh. And though at the last remember my words and pricked therewith. Verse 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent?
Who will pity the charmer? You playing with snakes, bro. You playing with snakes. What was that dude, that Pentecostal preacher down in Texas? He's like, oh, dancing with the rattlesnakes. Oh, that snake turned and looked at him. This is what I imagine the snake says. Nigga, you know I'm about to bite you, right? No, the Lord got me. The Lord don't sat. Yeah. Gave him the trifecta. And he died. And he died. Rattlesnakes. Read it again. Yeah, I forget the town that they Boss Black. I forget the town that happened in, but yeah, it happened all over the South. You know what I'm saying? Baton Rouge area, you know what I'm saying? All through Mississippi, you know what I'm saying? It's just a reputation that we have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? It's a plague that we have to overcome. You know what I'm saying? Because the first thing we do, just like you just read, you know what I'm saying, we let them sit at the right hand. We let them. Oh yeah, you invited to the cookout just because you know how to cha-cha. He can shoot a basketball. He can rap. He like black girls. Gary Owens. Everybody invited Gary Owens to the cookout, except for the ISUPK. Yeah. He funny and everything. It's cool, but no, stay over there. Stay over there. Now he making jokes because he cosplaying black. Elvis all over again, but in the comics. Keep reading.
Uh-huh. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh with wild beasts?
And anybody that comes now with wild beasts, we be seeing it, the videos all the time. The buffalo one, that was funny. Dude got chased. Dude got chased by the buffalo. The buffalo turned around and he put the 1 2 we see Australians get beat up by kangaroos.
It's white people stuff.
White people stuff. It's white people stuff to get bludgeoned to death by hooves. Get kicked in the chest, their chest cracked and crushed by a kangaroo. Get bit by snakes. Them deers hold a hatred for the oppressor. Oh, you hit my mama. You know what I'm saying? You got my daddy up on your wall. But yeah, but who's gonna feel sorry for me? If you choose to be around these people knowing that the danger is there, you're an accident waiting to happen. What happened? You know, they get them gator, them crocodile tears, start crying. Oh, And now we got another brother or sister that's tragically lost his life with his organs out. That was an accident, self-inflicted. The brother's whole trachea, neck muscles are missing. Go ahead.
It's a lot of what's bringing out is really heavy. I've heard this sentiment echoed by I want to say Captain Cesaria on Crossline Radio. It's not to say that we won't. It's not to say that it won't be a tragedy that happened, right? But we are also going to preserve our tears for the ones that were away from the serpents
Right,
because we've been seeing it writing on the wall, right?
right.
Like we know now that these are the serpents, these are the opposition, these people are building crafty barriers, area.
But it's the brothers that's been brought up in the Christian church, the brothers and sisters that's been brought up in this false narrative that we all can get along and live peacefully. You know what I'm saying? You can't even get two different dogs to sit in the same room without trying to take his head off. You know what I'm saying? Pit bull, cane corso, they going at it.
Exactly, exactly. This is interesting to see in the scripture because it's not like we're not going to feel bad that it happened,
Yeah.
but at the same time, you can't really feel as bad as you would want to.
No, I feel anger. I'm angry. Oppression makes a wise man mad. I'm angry. Pity is out the way, bro. That pity's done turned to anger now. I got to do something about it now. I got to get out there and teach my people who to watch out for, who to love, who not to love. I got to live. I got to be that example because the church ain't doing it. Church only want greenbacks and little boy backs. Yeah, I had to throw that off in. You know what I'm saying? They want the same thing the world wants. They want power. They want money, greed, sex, cars, clothes, and they'll sell you out to get it. They'll sell your soul to get it. Because they rubbing elbows with the government, getting subsidies, getting told what to teach every Sunday. They get information packets. Hey, teach this. Anything going on in politics? Hey, teach this. Oh, it's Pride Week. Teach this. God don't care if you he loved the sinner, hate the sin. Yeah, you can get in. You can get in. You can get in. Right, right. They've been lying on God for 100 years, 200 years. Actually, since 1492. No, 13. It was 1368 or something like that when they started to get power. Was that
So just past four, that was 250.
250 years?
That's been that long
Yeah,
for long.
yeah. It's been longer.
All over this country,
Yeah,
this piece of
yeah,
so um,
yeah. You got more on that? Hold on. Oh man, where'd you stop at?
verse 13.
15,
13.
13. Keep reading.
Come to verse 14. So one that goeth to a sin and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity?
And who will pity? Like when what's another case? It's just the drug epidemic. All that because I was gonna think back about a situation that I was in. All right. So I'm 16, 17, yeah, 17. And We had a group of friends that was about to go out and rob. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, my homeboy Warren in the world, my homeboy. Man, I said, man, Warren, something ain't right, bro. Don't go with them tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because they going out every night hitting. You know what I'm saying? This dude, John David, they was gonna go rob his grandmama house because they had a bunch of guns and stuff. White people. So they were supposed to, the parents, grandparents was going to bingo. They went and broke in the house. They ransacked in the house. Dude, uncle there. So John David, Ray, uh, Robert, and Warren, they all there. The uncle got on. One of them put a big dresser on him, started jumping on him. Dude came through and shot his uncle in the back and killed him. Shot him in the back and killed him. Ray snitched. He only did like 5 years. He home. My other dude, he in there 56 years. They gave the one who did pull the trigger, gave him life. Then my other friend, he got 25 years. And they didn't even know he was there. Ray told him he was there. Ray got caught because he was the one who kicked the door and cut his leg. His blood right there. But if you would read that again,
Swarm not joined to a sinner, and is defiled with him in his sins.
and they was all defiled with John, with his sins. Want to go rob his grandparents. That's wicked. Rust as wicked as iron rusters. That's him. That's all of them. That was me too at one point. But I was pulled out the situation. I hit ejectocito, cuz. You know what I'm saying? I got up out of the situation quick. Go ahead.
Turned out what I was saying. Friend was bringing up, but they won't carry you back.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Because they gonna make sure they get back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they went, yeah. At all. At all. You keep reading go to read through 16.
Verse 15. For a while he will abide with thee, but if thou begin to fall,
What you just say?
but if thou begin to
No,
fall,
I'm just talking about the saying. But read this.
come.
15.
But if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry.
He will not tarry. And you just said that. You know what I'm saying? You might he'll go abide with you. But if you start having trouble, you know, they're gonna Heisman, they're gonna push you to the side. You know what I'm saying? Because he loves himself. They love themselves and they hate everybody else. You can't trust him. You can't depend on him. His motives are different than your motives. You're in survival mode. He ain't trying to survive. He's just want to kill you. Make sure you don't have it. He'll act like he's struggling with you, but taking all your resources. Whoa. What happened?
Mm,
The white man's the devil.
no, Bible speaks of right.
No, this one, I don't know. It blanked out, bro. Well, with that,
Man. It's not with your hands up. Like Now, let's see. Yeah, the streams are going, but it's like,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Is the Wi-Fi working?
Oh, it came back up. Hold on. Hit stage. Yeah, because it has to reboot. It's rebooting everything.
Yeah, we got one of those crashed.
Yeah, but
We got audio.
we got audio. We having technical difficulties. This computer crashed out on us. So you know what I'm saying? Salakia for the interruption. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and end the class. But Shalom Israel, this is the ISUBK, start out at 1 West 125th Street on the Commander Journey of Hana. You know what I'm saying? The ISUBK is not affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite groups or religious organizations. We've been teaching Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans how to serve God properly. You know what I'm saying? Properly. Say it again, properly. You know what I'm saying? Since 1969. You know what I'm saying? But hey, be back next Monday. Y'all tune in, pay your tithes. If you want to make donations, you know what I'm saying? Go to isupk.com and support this truth. You know what I'm saying? But shalom.